It wasn't until Harry Truman signed the Women's Armed Services Integration Act on June 12, 1948, that women were recognized as full members of the military. But they've been serving and fighting since the Revolutionary War. To date, some 3 million women have served in the United States military over the years, and they make up about 17% of the armed forces today. A new exhibit at the Military Women's Memorial at the entrance to Arlington National Cemetery honors the diverse backgrounds of America's dedicated servicewomen. NBC's senior Washington correspondent Hallie Jackson has our Sunday spotlight on the color of freedom.
From the iconic grounds of Arlington National Cemetery, it looks like a wall. Until you realize it's actually a window, now revealing the stories of military women of color.
They were segregated, they were ostracized, they were marginalized.
They served a country that didn't always serve them back.
Correct. And why is that? These women were strong, and they knew that they had the capacity to change history.
Under this glass ceiling, the pioneers who broke it.
American woman power is a reserve that can win this war.
In the Women's Army Corps, there's Sarah Keyes Evans, who refused to give up her bus seat in 1952.
She ends up with landmark legislation that comes out 6 days before Rosa Parks decides not to give her seat up as well.
The memorial honors the fallen, too.
It's emotional for you?
It's very emotional.
Like Vanessa Guillen, who was murdered by a fellow soldier at Fort Hood last year.
She should not have died. And this is really one of the reasons why we felt so pushed to do this exhibit.
Her family says she was sexually harassed by her killer. Guillen's story highlighting how the military still grapples with sexual assault and harassment. Women of color face other hurdles, too, like widespread discrimination, affecting some 30% of black service members, according to a Defense Department survey, and more than 20% of Asian and Hispanic service members. Major Rolana Brown enlisted in the Army in 1987.
When you're at that level, you look out and you see the diversity. But as you look up the ranks, it starts to look a little different.
It starts to look a little whiter and more male.
Yes.
And so what was that like for you?
It made me want to do more. I wanted to be a part of the solution versus being part of the problem.
So did Lieutenant Colonel Olivia Nunn, the first woman to command her brigade combat team.
I remember the day I walked into my company headquarters. They didn't know I was there, and they grumbled about how it was going to suck that they had a woman boss. But at the end of the day, they came back and said, you know what, ma'am? You proved to me that women can do it, and I would go back into hell with you.
Nunn says the military's moving in the right direction, and that's partly thanks to other women of color, veterans like Senator Tammy Duckworth, who lost both her legs when her helicopter was shot down in Iraq. Still fighting to make sure the women protecting us are protected themselves.
Now that I'm in Congress, I get to work on issues that hopefully will make our military stronger and better by addressing issues that, for example, female service members face, like ill-fitting body armor.
The senator among those honored in the color of freedom. Not a band of brothers, but the strength of sisters in service, writing their own history.
This is my life's work, and I would love for someone to actually read about it someday.
For Sunday Today, Hallie Jackson, Arlington.
Hallie, thank you very much. Comcast and NBC Universal are proud to serve as the lead sponsor for the Color of Freedom exhibit, which is free and open to the public now at the Military Women's Memorial in Arlington, Virginia. And if you are one of those 3 million brave women who have served in the military, you can register your story at womensmemorial.org.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.